We're doing. We're getting right into it. We're getting right into it. There we go. All right, as voted by all of you, Fire Emblem Three Hopes, the Black Eagles route. This gonna be good. We're gonna go quick and efficient for the benefit of the chat. And yes, those of you who saw us play the demo, we are starting over from scratch. Since we, did Golden Deer on that one. Of course, classic flashback. Everybody dead. Giant turtle laser. There's Flame.
All this bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
They do just straight up go like deep into spoiler territory. They do not give a damn. So some stuff will be like, what if you it's gonna be like, what if you haven't played Three Houses before? But it is what it is. And one day that too will be us. Perfect. Unfortunate for everyone but me.
I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah?
And we're gonna get to select your form.
Finally. Come on, sunshine.
Tommy, what's going on? Of course, I'm gonna be a guy because of the gauntlet. And so we can self-insert. Because we gotta self-insert. It's the rules.
Hey, get up already. I'm sorry. What's going on? What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name.
And yes, it's Shez. We're going with defaults. We're going with defaults.
Like there's hope for you yet.
I'm gonna apologize profusely.
Apologies, friend. I'm all right. Is the battle at hand?
Of course it is. Why else would I be standing here? You heard who we're up against, yeah? Gerald's mercenaries. Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
Leave it to you to fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's name?
Of course I did. It was... by the goddess, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
I still just love that they're like, whatever. Alright, we are gonna go with Lady Byleth.
Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to
There we go.
win. You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village.
Her hat is so silly.
This battle is about more than just victory.
That's like one of the worst hats I've ever seen.
Has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job. But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester.
Enemy activity detected, Captain.
Ooh, it's time.
We'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
Wasn't expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
Try to lighten the mood. It's a terrible hat.
The new dawn together.
You sure are a cocky little thing. But yeah, all right. I'll be there.
All right, come on, Switch. You can do it.
All right, let's get down to business. We're up against
All right.
mercenaries.
It is basically a traffic cone. Yeah, I do not need to know how to play a Warriors game. Who are you speaking to?
Time to see what you made. They're not putting up much of a fight. Are these guys new recruits or something? Guess this means I can
Let's get a memory for these combos. Yeah, Shez is a Myrmidon, and Myrmidons can do the sweeping attack. Which is basically Link's Seiya! Just like that. Alright, it's a classic Seiya. Let's go, my dude.
I ain't stay tougher than this. Hey, you, clear out that group over
Come on, my dudes. I know about lock on. Roll on behind, yeah. Oh, that's right, combat arts are in this game. There we go, Wrath Strike is the good stuff. Alright, any item drops. Not like it really matters. Yep, got it.
You get the one over there.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
If you haven't guessed, chat, and you didn't see this when we were playing the demo, bad things are about to happen. Bonk. Bye. We're just gonna use up all these Wrath Strikes because we can repair. We can actually repair. Also, Stun Gauge does make a return from Breath of the Wild. Say ya.
Keep your eyes open. We still don't know if the Ashen Demon is here.
Oh, Ashen Demon's totally here. All right, I think that, yeah, that was a weapon repair thing. Okay, good. Bonk.
The main force is here. We're saved. Push the enemy back.
About time a foe with some teeth showed up.
Lego.
They still don't stand a chance against Burling
Bonk.
mercenaries.
Nope.
Now, isn't this a sight?
There we go. Byleth's here, and things are about to go very poorly, very quickly.
You apart.
This'll be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can beat the captain.
What? Captain? How?
They took out Leslie like she was nothing.
Oh, Lasley dead. Reinforcements have arrived.
Only one thing to do about that.
Bonk. And now for the Musou.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
I've got you
Perfect. All right. Wrath Strike.
Burling's in control. I have to reach her before it's too late.
Just gotta get in there with those invincibility frames.
No. Just when my dream was
Yoink and yoink. All right.
sight. You monster.
Captain Burling has died.
What are we gonna do now? It's not over.
Bonk.
It's
All right. It's low boo. Byleth already gets a steel sword this early in the game. OP.
We're gonna stand, we're gonna fight, and we're gonna avenge the captain.
And we're just gonna run away because there's no way to beat her. There's actually no way to beat her. We just gotta run the clock out. Bye. Bonk. Like, she gets a steel sword this early. I've got a rusty iron piece of crap. That ain't fair. Bye. 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 Dark Souls style. We gotta adopt a Dark Souls strategy here. Couple hits. Bye, cause ah!
Why am I so scared? It's just one mercy.
That hurts so bad.
Run! Run while you can!
Gets no! This can't be happening!
Alright. Go big mode. Not gonna lie, chat, I like both of Shez's designs far more than Byleth's. Just saying. Even though she's got battle heals.
I have to keep fighting.
Perish with you. The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
There we go. Straight up Super Saiyan. And now we full dual sword. Go big mode.
Where did you get that power?
No, I
Go big mode.
but it's just what I need to bring you down. Here it comes.
Oh, come on. Absolutely rude.
We're here to help.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's fine. Just go ahead and block my whole attack. I mean, we got tornado move at least right now, so that's fine.
Interesting. You're fighting like an entirely different person.
Oh, she's back. Ground strike. Grounder. Whoa!
Sorry, but this fight is over.
Hey, wait.
Why? We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop us, and you failed. Another time, perhaps.
Hey, we're not done here.
Oh no, you done, my dude.
Why am I so tired?
First time you go Super Saiyan, you can't handle it.
Where am I?
Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
Dragon Boy time.
I know your voice. I dreamed about you.
Strange. I have no such recollection. Regardless, I am a being who exists on the edge of dreams and reality. You may call me Arval.
Arval, huh?
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die. Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much. Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical...
What's up, Dozen?
No, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying. For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
Oh, we getting back up.
I don't understand. I'm already up and about.
Ah, perhaps here you are, but not in reality where it counts. Your cluelessness is actually quite charming. I think you're starting to grow on me. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you.
Recall how the original protagonist utterly destroyed you.
Fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion.
Arval is so awkward even the second time around.
Which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
He is different. Vow to become stronger.
Get stronger. The man I am now will seem like a little kid in comparison. And one day, I will surpass the Ashen Demon. I swear it.
Indeed.
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished. So, there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together. And death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents.
I knew I'm not the only one who felt this way.
Easy to me, I guess. The best way to
Yeah, Arval can be a...
is by training hard and growing even
Arval's design is interesting, to say the least. Interesting, chat.
Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, I hit the log button.
I like your spirit, though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps. The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
Accept this fancy sword. And begin the prologue. A chance encounter.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected.
Just take the compliment. I'm kind of dying here.
Now, three ruling powers.
Chat, I'm actually just gonna yada 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 this. There are 3 houses, one for each empire, yada yada yada. They're all pretty great.
Hey,
6 months later, there we go.
how many times must we do this? Get up already.
The kingdom's got problems with succession. The empire is probably going to be evil, mega bad unless we join them. And then the alliance can never agree on anything. There we go.
That's weird.
You're welcome.
I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out though.
Hello, yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
I only yada 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 it because I saw it in the demo and it's not a
Come on, I told you not to sneak up.
it's not a bunch of horribly pertinent information.
I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22. The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you.
It's like we're experiencing King of Crimson.
And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
Democracy and community doesn't prefer... It doesn't deserve Claude, is what it doesn't. I'm gonna think about... I'm gonna continue to be stupid and also dumb.
Hey, you could at least let me pick my own directions. Though I admit, I might have taken a wrong turn.
Finally, some humility. That's almost reassuring. I was starting to think you were incapable of self-reflection. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. Now then, with that out of the
That could be a
way,
reaction
would
image.
you like to know why I've roused you from from your mud-caked slumber? Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost.
And there we go. As per your community vote chat, we are going with Edelgard on the right.
Schmost, schmost. We've got it on imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains?
Fake news, stop the count. Claude should have won. No, it's Edelgard.
I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
It was close, though. It was really close.
Keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
Nope, just me.
Mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait.
I forgive the community only because I also love white-haired waifus. White-haired waifus in heavy armor, yes.
And my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
I accuse Discord of sabotaging the vote. Discord's allowed to vote.
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Alright, here we go, my dudes.
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of coin.
We have advantage. Pure weapon advantage. Shez has changed classes and is now... Oh yeah, he becomes the weird German class, the Flügel. Alright, it's Flugelin time. You've been fluged. Ah, yes. Tutorial man. That should have been the alternate route. We should have been able to play as him. Alright, so I'm utterly failing at the weapon triangle here, so we gotta swap. Can I swap yet? No? Oh, I just had to hit enough. Alright, let's swap to Edelgard. Give me the swap button. Yeah, there we go. Ultimate Edelgard axe attack. Bonk.
And that's how it's done.
Alright. Forward, axe waifu. I think this is just supposed to make you be like, okay, I want to see which one of these characters I enjoy the most. That seems to be the whole reason. Yeah, weapon triangle exists in this game. Alright, there, Dimitri beat the thief, and we are good.
Just who are these people anyway? All three of them have crests.
Goodbye. I don't think I'm currently gaining EXP, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright.
I think it's Claude time.
Yep, that's a wyvern, so we've of course got to swap to Claude. Yep, Claude is effective versus flyers, so... There's curve shot, and we need to use spiral shot. Done. My boy. How dare they bring back weapon triangle?
Not so much for you. Bandits have a free hold on the central road.
Alright.
Would be wise to move through the forest.
Now we can go ahead and swap back to protagonist.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
And now we learn how to strategize. Alright. So, Claude. Murder this man.
Let's see how this goes.
Dimitri. Murder this man.
Here I go.
Edelgard.
Mistakes.
Murder this man.
Learn who they're up against.
And then I'll just go straight, and we good to go. Is this out on PS5? No, it is a Switch exclusive. Fire Emblem is a first-party Nintendo franchise.
We managed to contain things here.
What shoddy defenses. We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
Break pots. Can do. Easy.
Unfurl the flag.
Squad just utterly decimated everything. Stramergy. Blue good, red bad. Enough of this strategy nonsense. Oh yeah, how's it going? See, you can weapon triangle, but it's not necessary. Like, watch. Pure unga bunga. See? Pure unga bunga triumphs at the end. I'll never forgive the Japanese.
Repent, foul bandits. The Knights of Seros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Whatever you say, Alois.
This battle is practically won if the knights have arrived.
The Knights of Seros? Not now.
Okay, we missed a dude.
Kill at least one of them, Brett. I'm finished.
Watch out. They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
Tornado move OP. Nerf now. Goodbye. Select all out offensive to have everybody murder the target. You. Prepare to be murdered.
And capture those bandits. Quickly now.
Fake Fire Emblem MC pretending to be Musashi. He is essentially Musashi, isn't he? What were my highlights from today's Direct? Definitely Persona 5 multi-platform. That's pretty awesome. Like Persona in general multi-platform. I'm excited I'll be able to take the Persona games on Switch, because if I had a preferred platform, it'd be that. Alright, we're entering Ultimate Awakening mode. Super Saiyan mode activated. True Super Saiyan mode engaged. Dedu. He said that right before I murdered him. Nice camera angle. I don't not respect it. I never said you didn't.
Is it over?
It's over. Celebratory run in circles. Only took 3 years for Atlas to realize that other consoles were important. And yeah, chat, we're going for full S rank on everything. That is the goal.
Gotta keep aiming higher. I won't let myself stop here.
Harvestella looks like it might be fun. Yeah. Oh, Shez was MVP. Who'd have thunk it?
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Oh yeah, I didn't use any of my arts. I'm treating this like regular Fates, where like I rarely use arts because I don't want to be bothered repairing my weapons so much in the beginning. I just need to realize that your weapons will just get repaired after battle and it's fine.
Hang on. You're seriously the Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance?
Yep.
And as the three of us are now in your debt,
They sure are.
formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dmitri Alexandra Blathed, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
That one I didn't really look too much into.
Things looked grim there.
I didn't like watch live. I looked into the highlights afterwards.
Bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. That's quite the interesting bot over there. Yes. Yes, interesting. Grand. The bot hath been murdered. Perish. Play cool.
I'm sure the three of you could have handled the situation just fine without me.
No need for false humility. We'd likely have perished if not for your help.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them. 3 of the most powerful future heads of state. Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own
I wonder. I wonder.
Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Remire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Remire might just be the village we've been looking for too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary. We've mopped up what's left of those rascals. So what say we return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who? Me?
you heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
I do like money.
And those mercenaries you were looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Remire Village tonight, but there's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further. But of course, the choice is yours.
Why can't things ever be simple?
Edelgard looks like Carmilla, kinda. Kinda.
Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then. So off we go. But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes. Do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name is spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it?
It is.
I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point.
That joke.
Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff.
That's our Alois. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
Perfect. And chat, I will go through and we'll talk to some of the people you'll be meeting. Our main squad, as it were. We'll check out their profiles and all their stuff.
If I'm honest. That's concerning. What say you?
So let's go talk with Edelgard. And this is who we'll be working with. If you find yourself with no place to go, hoping we might hire you on with the Empire. I promise you'll be handsomely paid. Why do you want to hire me? Ooh, I'm talented.
On another matter.
Alright, so here are all the Black Eagles.
Certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes? Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom. It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided.
So Zoo, we're working with chat, future Empress. She deals 50% of damage through guard. That's insane. Ultra tank right there. Then we got Hubert.
Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done.
This man is basically a warlock. Oh, and he does like a spike detonation thing? That's badass.
That's Dorothea Arnault. She's an up-and-coming songstress in a famous Imperial opera company. Or she was, at least.
That chat right there. That's the most popular waifu in the whole game. That is the most popular waifu in the whole game.
For some reason, she abandoned her musical career and enrolled in the Officers Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which...
I'm judging Hubert hard right now. This one's actually sad because his voice actor Billy Comets recently passed away, but this is Ferdinand.
Spoken with Ferdinand? One conversation will explain him far better than I can. He's the heir to an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be quite the handful sometimes.
Ferdinand is actually awesome. I really, really like him in the game. Here's Bernie.
One of our classmates usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments. Her name is Bernadetta. If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away. That's sort of her thing.
Action personal space. Makes a zone of ice around her. Persecution complex. Master of concealment. Stay away from me. Leave me alone.
Caspar is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, you might say he joined the academy to make his own way. War and fighting are his sole pursuits. So I bet the two of you will get along just fine.
Caspar is a pure Ungabunga in original Three Houses. However, he is statistically the worst unit in the entire game. So, big sad. Hopefully he's better here.
Petra isn't from the Empire. She's the granddaughter of the King of Bridget, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast. You'll find her a quick study, a gifted fighter, and endlessly curious. But always come prepared to talk, because she'll definitely want to pick your brain.
Everyone loves Petra as well, just like Dorothea. Ooh, she's got a bigger dodge roll. Nice. And finally, Linhart.
Surely you know someone like Linhart. He's as bright as they come, yet just as lazy as well. That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around, most likely.
He takes naps. He takes a lot of naps. And that is the squad we will be dealing with, chat. I'm not even gonna tempt you with the rest because we know where we're doing. We know where we're going. We have a plan, and I don't wish to waste the chat's time.
You have my thanks. Speaking of which...
Thanks.
By the way, how about this?
Good. Well, y'all got to see a little bit of the Black Eagle's house.
That's concerning.
It's about time for us to go. All right. It's about time for us to go.
Sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Remire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but... Well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garrigmach Monastery instead.
And why would I do that, exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that.
I'm glad they actually addressed that, because that's a pretty big oopsie doodle there, Alois.
Then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you are well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garrigmach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be. But this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
Yes, goodbye.
Poor case, Alois, but you can see where this is heading. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
God, I want bacon.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Hmm? Told me what?
Told you how dashing...
Everyone's a softie if you stab hard enough.
Any man could pull off that look.
Poke, poke.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garrigmach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not.
Oh, God.
So let's try to keep the mood light.
I apologize for that, chat.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us. But, well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have...
Dimitri, stop trying to send me off to get murdered. I'm level 4. There's no way I can take Byleth.
Actually, I see this as just another chance to better myself.
You are more gracious than I. But, as I see you've made peace with it, I will leave the matter be.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Yes. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Claude. I know you will.
Hey, hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind.
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance.
You know.
I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Reflect on Edelgard.
It seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries. It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me, every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king, the kind who looks after his people. Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
Of course, you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately?
Yes, yes.
Still, you'd better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Now comes the moment of truth.
Deep in the forest.
Okay, so basically, and again, I will spare you this since we went through this in the demo with a lot of you. The monastery is basically the big central head of the church, and a lot of people go there to learn how to be soldiers and strategists and fighters and all that good stuff. There. You're welcome. And it's in the center of the continent.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
It was nothing. You take a job, you make sure it gets done. That's what a mercenary does.
I see you do not lack for confidence.
Nah, this is a Dynasty Warriors game. I'm good for confidence.
Here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer.
Oh, there's another bot. There's another bot. Greetings, bot. I see you in there. Mod's got stuff to do tonight, so it falls to me. It falls to me. Goodbye. That was easy enough.
Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash.
That's also possible.
And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
I'm gonna do it.
I need to get stronger if I'm gonna do what I need to. If your fancy school can really make that happen, consider me interested.
The Knights of Seros, as well as many other powerful warriors, pass daily through the gates of this hallowed monastery. If strength is what you are after, we can certainly provide it in spades.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
All right, I'm in.
We doing it.
We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
Well, this is it. Black Eagles.
I wish to join Edelgard's Black Eagles. Are you certain?
We in?
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Let's go meet the gang.
With that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Hello.
I can already tell I'm gonna learn a lot from you.
Will you now?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house.
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling?
I don't get why they kept the part where you basically choose your house twice.
And as for you, my mysterious new student,
Well, I mean, they just want to make sure you're sure.
The gall of these people
You just gotta be sure.
It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Wow, these bots are relentless. Absolutely relentless tonight. Goodbye. It's always so easy.
Did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Students of the Black Eagle House are now playable. Let's look at some of these details. Edelgard, Hubert, Dorothea, Ferdinand von Eyre, Bernadetta, Caspar, Petra, and Linhart. The squad. Begone, bot!
Well, what do you think? I believe there is a very good chance it will work.
Perhaps, Lady Edelgard. But is that chance not outweighed by the danger of matters going awry? We have managed to walk the knife's edge so far. But what you are suggesting is open hostility. If they so much as catch wind of our intentions, things will go sideways very quickly.
Regardless, this is our last opportunity to save her. Frankly, it's a miracle we even have the chance.
I thought you once proclaimed not to believe in miracles, Lady Edelgard.
And I don't. At least not the kind one has to sit around and wait for. But right now, everyone is exactly where we need them. Her, the bandits, the string pullers, and the perfect instructor with the perfect mission. I'm going to make this miracle happen, and I will do so for our future.
Then we'd best have a plan in place to finish the job, in case they catch on. I expected you to burn a few bridges, but this plan would be akin to setting half the countryside on fire.
Which is exactly why I'm counting on you, Hubert, and why I'm grateful to have you by my side. Welcome to the Black Eagle House. I'm pleased you selected us.
Talking about political machinations. Welcome to the Black Eagle House.
What? You're a student now? And not only that, you're one of us? That's great!
Wait, stop! I don't know this person. Oh, why are there so many new faces? That's what you get for skipping this year's first field excursion, Burn. A lot happened. There was even a bandit attack. Did you really not hear about any of this? Bandits? Now I'm extra glad I skipped out.
Edelgard sus, as the kids say.
I must say, the church took a bold step in enrolling you, a decision which I, of course, fully support. You helped Edelgard, and we stand to learn quite a bit from one so skilled.
Yes, I have eagerness to examine the fighting of mercenaries. We should be sparring, 1 versus 1.
If anyone needs me, I'll be asleep and... Wait, hold on. Do you have a crest? Did Professor Hanneman even check?
Oh, he checked all right. Sorry to say, I'm certifiably crestless.
Strange. You definitely seem the type. But I suppose I'm just imagining it.
And now you know the rest of our house. As you already met some of us in camp, I assume you knew what you were getting into. We may not
Ish.
as best we can. Please try your utmost to get along with everyone.
Here approaches Professor Yaritza. That makes all of us.
Remember your mission?
We are to eliminate the remaining members of the Iron King's thieves that attacked our camp. The chief, Costas, has already been struck down. And now only...
Possibly. Oh my gosh. The bots. What an interesting proposition, bot. Goodbye. See you later.
Even with our limited experience, we should be able to defeat them handily.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Oh, he's gone.
Like, come on, my bots. It's a Tuesday.
So it would seem. Right then. We better get all of our waterfowl in a row.
Wait, but I need to tell the professor I can't participate.
We need to get all of our waterfowl in a row.
Oh, good work, Bernie. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
Remember that, chat. That's the saying. We need to get all of our waterfowl in a row.
I never even got the chance to break out my best. Leave it to me, Professor. He's a real tough nut, that's for sure. Says just as much as he has to, then makes tracks.
Raise an eyebrow.
Strength and silence don't always go hand in hand, though.
Indeed. Just look at Caspar's father, Count Burgles. When that man shouts an order, it is so loud that the seas themselves part and the clouds retreat.
Whatever the case, I expect all Black Eagles to participate in this mission, including you, Bernadetta. You can do this, and I look forward to seeing our mercenary friend here in action.
Fire off a quip.
Careful, Edelgard. If you set me loose out there, there won't be any bandits left for you.
I can't believe Hubert liked that. Hubert liked that? Interesting.
There you are, Yaritza. I have word from the knights.
It is time.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe. Though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
I still hate the stupid school uniform. I can't wait till this thing goes away.
Lost sight of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. Why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen's scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Professor, wait! Well, he must have some idea where the bandits went. Let's hurry after him.
Pathetic.
Professor Yaritza, you shouldn't charge ahead like that. It's far too dangerous. Wait, what is all this?
Bandits!
Dead by my hand.
Yes, they look quite dead indeed. Are these the miscreants we were meant to deal with?
How is one to tell? One uncouth ruffian looks much the same as any other. Do you know, Professor? Were you following some manner of lead?
No, but it's them. They were trying to escape to that fortress.
That fortress?
Yes, Caspar, that's what he said. Something you want to share?
Nope. It just seems suspicious.
You are something else, Caspar. Still, I guess the place does look kind of suspicious.
If I appreciate anything about Three Hopes is that they made the MC their own character instead of making some sort of weird combo of Avatar plus silent protagonist. Yeah, I do like when they give the main character at least some sort of characterization. That's definitely preferred. Excuse me one moment, chat. I am nuking this bot. I do not recommend you lie to me. You lie. Goodbye. Oh, come on. Yep, bot gonna bot. Exactly. Come on. It took me far longer than I expected. Dang, my dudes. Sorry for the delay.
Near the border of the kingdom and the empire, but that is no imperial outpost.
Yes, I will show that message, doesn't absolutely. We just want 2D waifus. Get the fuck out of here.
Then give us allowance to be storming their base and crushing them under our feet.
Brilliant, doesn't. Brilliant.
Might be a little dangerous for us to handle on our own, Petra. Yes, I mean, I agree. We should all, go home. Right now.
But the bandits might be inside, and they must answer for their crimes. It is our noble duty to finish them off before they can bring harm to another soul.
This isn't about nobles. It's about doing the right thing, period. And striking down evil is the Caspar way.
Charge forth.
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out the entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
Since when are you so gung-ho? Oh, right. Since always.
Enough. This is not our decision to make. Professor Yuritsa?
The mission stands. Enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
I've never seen Maltrav and a bot in the same room before. Ooh.
There are no signs of life.
Ask him.
We may be chasing ghosts.
Professor, are you having the ability to speak with ghost spirits?
Yes, Petra.
It is just an expression, Petra. It means there is probably no one here.
Ah, I am understanding now. You have my thanks. This language has much peculiarity some of the times.
Well, if that's settled, let us make ready. Make sure you're prepared before we head out.
I was born prepared. Alright, who do we get to use this mission? Shez, Hubert, Ferdinand, Edelgard. Yep. We will absolutely do that. And I have nothing to prepare because I don't own anything.
We'll put the bandits to rout.
Okay, cool. Hubert, I am ordering you. I was gonna order you somewhere, but I guess we'll all just charge. Yeah. Okay, this is basically just telling me to select an adjutant. Alright, so. Edelgard, you're my adjutant now. Ferdinand, make Hubert your adjutant. Go. There, we're good. Okay, we got adjutants now. Let's go. Ooh. And that swaps. All right. Returning axe. I said returning axe. Thank you.
A pack of thieves is no match for us. Though I do wish they had given me time to announce my name too.
Careful.
He is Ferdinand von Eyre, just so you know. You'll hear from him a couple of times. Tornado move busted. Thank you. And then Edelgard hops in, right? Nah. That's only during the Musou attacks. New weapon. Yuritsa's right, you probably shouldn't have announced. I don't think you could do that with an iron axe before. Well, you know, You can do it with an iron axe now. No, we're only dealing neutral damage.
This place is bigger than I thought. Split up.
All of these dead bodies are enough to numb the senses.
Whoa. Come on. Cool, you know, I think we can send Ferdinand to one of these bases. Ferdinand, I'm going to send you there to actually do the objective. I am going to go get the treasure chest.
Yes. It seems we will need a key to open it.
That's fine.
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest, and now those intruders are all over the thing.
Oh yeah, we gotta kill Thief first.
That bandit appears to be holding the key.
What time do I think Castoria's banner drops? I don't know. Probably during some sort of server reset. That's usually when they tend to put it. Going on leave that day to roll when it drops? I mean, it's up to you, my dude. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it when I get a chance, you know? Bonk. Chest key acquired. Swap to Edelgard. Yeah, next Monday, probably. It'll probably be the 4th or the 5th.
There's no better inside the fortress than it was on the outside.
I can't take this anymore. I want to go home.
Swinging Fury. Big axe Unga Bunga. Let's see. That's actually going to be fine. I'm going to go ahead and take this stronghold. Blessed. Give money. It's not like the banner lasts for one day. There's plenty of time. Yaritza, you get out of here. There is always a paladin that tries to steal all the EXP. That is mine. I need it. There we go. New accessory, I will take it. Come on. Alright, drop thing. Thank you. Weapon acquired. Alright, you know, we'll swap to Ferdinand. Yeah, Ferdinand's gonna deal extra damage.
This is certainly not what we signed up for.
Bonk. Or splitter. Good enough. They really make spears feel like they got some heft behind it. I'm wondering if we're gonna get some sick halberds or something like that.
I'd say that takes care of securing the bandit hideout. Unless something else concerns you, Professor.
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
Let us go.
All right, easy. Myrmidon. There she is. Trust in your paladins, they don't fall off late game like some might think. I know there's ones like Seth and all that. Like, Seth is just always good. But like OG Fire Emblem Marcus, like the first one that came out in the States, which I guess was technically like 6 or 7, that, it was 7. Yeah, that messed me up. That made me have to abandon a run and start over. Be nice if they added a lance infantry progression tree. Oh, like Nephany? Yeah.
My questions can wait.
That'd be great.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
It's not safe here.
Let's swap to Hubert. Let's see what Hubert's got to do. All right, let him do some light magic too. That's nice. Oh, those dark spikes are cool, man. Nosferatu. Miasma. Alright, I'm gonna swap to Shez, and we're gonna move Hubert to Monica duty.
The way is clear. We need to hurry.
No, I've actually wanted to like maybe try some sort of Fire Emblem randomizer. I think that could be super fun. Hubert using light magic and Brew. I know it does not fit him, but it's a thing. Oh, I happen to be right where the thief is? Okay, let's use this. Yo, Edelgard, that's sick. Oh my god, adjutants are just as busted as they are in the base game. Holy crap. I didn't expect adjutants to still be that absurd. All right, Shez is already 5. Let's feed some of this experience in Edelgard. I definitely need her to get boosted up. I went the wrong way. Oh, do I not have Edelgard's ability yet? Yeah, you can switch in adjutants. Yeah, you like pair them at the start of the battle, and then when you use Musou attacks, both of them attack. It's pretty freaking cool. JD, what's up? And it's fine if you want to lurk, my dude. I appreciate the support nonetheless. Just thank you for stopping by, man. Stronghold captain and a dark mage. Yeah, let's get both these taken care of.
We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
I know what to do.
This is absolutely busted. Oh, there's Kronia. The timeline has already been irrevocably altered.
Hi there. I'm Kronia, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, don't.
So be it. Kill her.
Ferdinand can take her, right? Ferdinand Hubert can take her. Alright, this is swapping. There we go. Absolutely murder her, Ferdinand.
So, if you've got any pretty last words lined up, now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention. Oh, you're not going anywhere, Monica. I have something very special planned for you.
Bonk! The Ferdinand bonk!
You asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Alright, Demon Beast time.
This is going to be trouble. Leave this on your guards, everyone.
Alright, so we got hit with sword, with spear, with axe, with magic. That'll break all the things. Just like in the game. Armor broken. Get him! Yeah, dude. Sick! Get him, Ferdinand.
They defeated a demonic beast? Impossible!
Bunkenand von Eyre.
To like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
That snake escaped. But still, Monica is safe, and that's what matters.
Yes, it is. Stage complete. Look at that full S. Alright, level 3 Edelgard. Hubert and Ferdinand are just on the cusp.
The future is ours to make, no matter the sacrifice.
Well, I guess that's fine.
Hey, new power. All right.
What a fascinating power.
I must make the most of this ability.
I need more strength than this.
And wow, this is a lot more than we got in the demo. We can get nearly this many things. Leather shield, the Venom Edge, slightly better iron lance, slightly better iron bow, a couple of better tomes. Nice! Okay, we're already off to a freaking good start.
I would never breathe fresh air again for as long as I lived.
Normally you don't.
I'm not sure what to say except thank you, everyone.
How did you end up in such an awful place, Monica? I heard you went missing in House Ox territory.
I did indeed. In fact, I was on the verge of graduation when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. Oh, how silly of me not to introduce myself. I'm Monica von Ox. I'm the eldest child of Baron Ox, and one of your Highness's most loyal subjects. Seeing as you saved my life, I plan to devote that very life back to helping your cause.
You've not changed at all, though I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
Monica was a Black Eagle in last year's class. One might say she's part of the old guard.
I'm not sure
Just
how I
Monica.
feel about you calling people old.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good.
It was a rousing success.
Why are you even here, Alois?
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Euritza's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all swell that ends swell.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that I think on it, not everyone in that fortress was dressed like a common rogue. Perhaps the bandits were mere decoys while some other villain pulled strings behind the scenes.
Agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Her Highness can vouch for this, but my memory is quite strong. Try remarkable. You never forget a face, even one seen only at a glance.
Photographic memory for the win. Thank you, plot development. Yeah, dark mages are not bandits.
Your Highness, thank you for the compliment.
Ooh, Monica.
I'm certain of what I saw. The one who kidnapped me was surely Tomas, the librarian.
Tomas? Impossible.
But Tomas has been at Garreg Mach even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point.
The all-knowing deity has amnesia.
Gone, vanished, lost. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling. I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
Itchy, gosh. Maybe the revulsion or affection depends on which route you're on.
Thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How adorable. Oh, but I do love that about you.
And so, the Archbishop has elected to apprehend Tomas.
He has been away from Garreg Mach for days now. During his absence, an investigation of his...
He's a huge dingus in that outfit. Absolutely, JD.
Have been instructed to await his return and take him in. As quietly as possible, of course.
We want him alive.
Give me my cool single gauntlet.
Whereabouts of his associates.
I'm glad they actually believed me. If they doubted you, you would have known it the moment they clapped you in irons and led you away.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
He does. I've lost track of how many times I've spoken to the man.
No surprise, Lynn. You practically live at the library. So what did he look like again? Is he the big burly one?
The writing of this game inspires pure emotion in me. I don't know if that's a compliment or a detriment.
Burly? Not even close. He's a frail old man with a walking stick.
From what I understand, he's been at Garreg Mach for 40 years, at least. It is hard to imagine that he had been plotting evil that whole time. I wonder what led to his transformation.
Transformation? Would someone not be noticing if Tomas changed his appearance?
He meant a mental transformation, not a physical one. Tomas must have changed his mind about the church at some point.
I am excited to have learning of this strange new expression. I must be thankful.
I thought for sure that would give me points with Petra. Come on.
If you were really worried about transformations, you'd expect they would turn their gaze to you. Good to know they're nice enough not to do so.
So, this Tomas person sent the bandits after us? What an awful man. We're lucky to be alive.
You're one to talk, Bernadetta. You weren't even there.
Yes.
You are not having reason to fear for your continued living.
You're right! Everyone, pipe down. Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't
Gotta go
know
see.
Know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
I think Tomas is here. I'll be right back.
Wait, we should discuss this before you... Never mind.
I'm doing it. We gotta ensure this cutscene plays.
There he is!
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
What is this?
Magic. That forehead.
Familiar, right?
Man turned into a Mars Attacks character.
You will pay for this.
Find him!
Right!
What he did was just like
Me. Me. Alright, this we'll watch.
Return to Garreg Mach. The humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceres's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian.
The knights could not defeat the single librarian.
Edelgard seizes upon Monica's rescue as a chance to start down a radically different path than she had originally planned.
So this is one of the big catalysts.
Thanks to Professor Yuritsa playing his part so ably. And equally to those arrogant fools for letting their guards down.
I doubt we will see such fortune next time.
Next time? Don't tell me.
The moment has come to take matters into our own hands at the Imperial capital. This is our chance to finally be rid of them.
But, Lady Edelgard, we aren't ready. We'll need an entire host to keep them in check.
And we have one. The Church.
Forgive my impertinence, but that is not the plan.
You are the man who once told me to leave no sword in its scabbard.
Yes, but one must also take care not to wound themselves when unsheathing it.
So many metaphors.
I'm sorry, milady, but this plan is ill-advised. I cannot support it. And even if I were to ignore common sense and go along, it still throws our future plans into disarray.
I thought you devised countermeasures to deal with the Church. Use them.
But those were meant for... Very well. Are you absolutely certain this is the path?
I am anything but certain. Yet the bandit attack in the mountains created an opportunity we cannot ignore. And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary is simple coincidence. Plans can be rewritten, Hubert. Either we're doing this, or we're not. Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
I am with you, Lady Edelgard. As ever. Then let us walk forward on this path and see where it takes us.
I apologize for bringing this to you on such short notice, Archbishop.
Not at all, Edelgard. But might I ask, what prompted this sudden desire to return to Embar?
We believe one of Tomas's collaborators may have infiltrated the capital.
My word!
Tomas tended the library at Garreg Mach for decades, with nary a blemish on his record.
Hubert and Edelgard are playing like 14D chess at this point.
And then, without warning, he drops his disguise and reveals himself to be a vile sorcerer of terrible ability.
Well, that's the pot calling the kettle black, Hubert.
Someone at the capital also fits that pattern. A man we know all too well.
And who might that be?
My uncle, and regent of the Empire, Bokhard von Arundel.
His lordship briefly defected from the Empire before reappearing several years later. But he returned a changed man and began seizing power almost immediately. Witnesses claim he wields dark magic in secret and is able to change his appearance at will.
That does sound suspicious. If these witnesses can be believed.
I would ask that you do believe them, as the information comes from my own House Vestra.
I see. And when you return to the capital, how do you propose to deal with this uncle of yours?
Lord Arundel has the support of a number of influential nobles, including the Prime Minister, Duke Eyre. And while we have allies of our own, it's likely they'll require some convincing. To that end, we wish to bring our friends here at the Academy, their daughters and sons, with us under the supervision of Professor Yuritsa.
What a twist.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Seros, so the Imperial Army doesn't get any strange ideas.
You wish to march on the Empire, with the Church's knights at your back?
Your support would give credence to our claims.
Additionally, the Knights would keep the populace in check upon our arrival, thereby preventing the city from descending into utter chaos.
The more I hear of this, the more credible the threat sounds.
It's clear you have thought carefully and planned well.
We intend to seize the palace with our own forces, and will do our utmost to contain the conflict there. But we still need your help. Please.
I have two conditions. The first, when you capture Lord Arundel, he is to be turned over to the Knights at once.
Fair.
The second, our Knights are not to engage in battle directly.
Also fair.
I would have it no other way.
Step lightly, Edelgard. Should these claims about Lord Arundel prove false, we will take action accordingly. Make no mistake as to who will be held accountable.
Understood. But please know we have nothing to gain from deceiving the Church.
Very well. I will summon the Knights and let you instruct them as to your plan. May the Goddess watch over you all.
As we get a May the Goddess watch over you all, yet another bot appears. Goodness. These bots, my dudes, they are something else. Bot killing time indeed. If I'm allowed to have the button. Come on. Damn you. Damn you, YouTube. I am just getting crashes upon crashes upon crashes in Firefox right now. It's probably about time I switched to Chrome or something. Like goodness. There, gone forever. Goodbye. Sorry, not sorry. Man, we'd be through so many portions of this stream faster if there weren't all these bots showing up.
That was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga.
Tinder is free.
Thanks to his shapeshifting.
It doesn't make sense. You're right, Farago.
Shape-shifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arval? Where do these powers
Next, you're going to say.
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny. Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
Now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on.
I feel like Shez is some sort of Manakee. Just saying. Just saying.
Ah, there you are. return to the Imperial capital soon for an important matter. Will you join me? Most of the other Black Eagles are coming.
What's this about?
I fear I must keep that to myself until we're closer to the capital, but I promise you this. There will be battle, and you will have a chance to shine.
Yes.
I mean, these powers I have...
Are like the ones Tomas used? Yes, that is a bit disquieting. Still, you've given me no reason to mistrust you. You could have wrested yourself free of us from the start, but instead you chose to stay here at the monastery. You fought by our side and helped us save Monica. I think I can give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Here's my true proposal. If you accompany us, there's a good chance you'll learn where your powers come from.
Ooh, now that is intriguing.
Ooh.
I accept. Thanks.
Shez, unknown, born in Mount Hamlet in Leicester. Unknown, becomes a mercenary. 1180, enrolls in the Officers Academy. Excellent. Monica is now playable. Nice. Temporarily parted ways with Ferdinand, Bernadetta, Caspar, and Linhart. Alright, let's talk to everyone.
Do you have a moment?
Huh?
Ask who she's expecting to fight. Well, that didn't get me any points. Monica.
Over here.
Respond with humility. I did it. I responded with humility. And we got Petra and Dorothea.
My word is a bond.
Tell her you'll fight just as hard. Yeah! Dorothy is concerned. Yeah, it's because we're going to be unraveling a conspiracy years before we were supposed to.
If I may.
Ah, he was just expecting me to nod obediently. And Jaritza.
So basically...
What do you think?
Perfect, nap time. It's nice that we're able to play as Monica because she is savable in this version. Exactly.
Yes, my lord. Rooted right out of the monastery.
It's very, very cool.
First Cronya's debacle and now this. What in the world is going on?
My plans.
I know not, my lord. What are we to do?
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed. Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Yes?
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Seros march on Enbar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning. We've been turning ourselves...
This man's just his plans just completely unravel in this route. It's kind of hilarious. It's ridiculous.
There's only one person who could be behind it. How dare she bare her fangs at us? They may already be within the palace walls. Mobilize the guards and search. If anyone so much as looks at you askance, kill them on the spot.
Yes, my lord.
Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. That is a titan of a man.
Already? I had thought they were still negotiating. Things are moving rather quickly.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garrick Mach, after all.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we'd had more time to appraise her competence.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest, which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
These are your instructions. I imagine they may not come as a surprise to many.
Edelgard feels less incompetent in this game. Well, she got that confidence, not competence, confidence from rescuing Monica.
For some time now, Enbar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw in Tomas. They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
You realize it's just us, right, 80? That sounds kind of impossible. Still, the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be...
Oh, is this going to be one of those maps where we get to, like, it seems like the odds are horribly against us, and then we flip a bunch of strongholds? I love those maps. Please. Please let this be one of those maps. That'd be sick.
They are fighting the Imperial Princess, ought to dull the others' blades. We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Give a stirring speech.
You watch. We'll take them all down and have the bards singing our names by nightfall.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty Empire. Life with you certainly isn't boring.
That is correct, Arval.
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate, then apprehend Lord Arundel and Duke Ire. From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance we encounter along the way.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted. You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Let's not wait for them to find their bearings. Lead the way, Your Highness. Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert. You know every square inch of that place, after all.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
All right, defeat Lord Ire and Duke Arundel. Units placed in the dark blue grid will be available to control and give orders to. Units placed in the light blue grid will only be available to give orders to. Okay, so I can play as Monica, Petra, Shez, and Edelgard. Nice. Dorothea and Hubert. Yuritsa's there. And I can't deploy anybody else. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, cool. That's what we'll do. Alright, now let's equip some of this stuff in the convoy. Alright, Shez, let's get you... Let's get you that Venin Edge. Hell yeah. And a... No, actually, hang on. I can't remove. Dang, I can't remove. That's fine. I was going to give that to Edelgard, but I guess that's fine. She can use an axe, a bow, or her bare freaking hands. Yeah, I'm going to give Edelgard the shield. It seems more fitting. Yeah, Monica, take an Iron Tome. Thought I got a better sword for Petra, but I guess not. Hubert, take the Iron Tome since I'm not controlling you. Dorothea, you are probably fine. And I can't use any of these characters, so there's no point in getting them set up. Okay, cool. We are good. We have 13 minutes, chat. 13 minutes to get an S rank. Let's do this.
The knight's unexpected visit must have thrown the court into disarray.
In that case, we'd best find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arundel before they grow wise to our scheme.
Duke Ire should be in the throne room. He'll enter through the back way.
All right, there. We got Dorothea as an adjutant. we're all good.
Yes, that way he will never see our coming. But we must hurry.
Let's go! Oh wait, if we can select these others as our adjutants. Get over here, Hubert. We are abusing this adjutant system as much as possible. Yeah! Got him. Tonight we dine on turtle soup. I mean, we are the good guys, so let's save the Empire. Oh, this is ridiculous. Like, I can't swap to any of those other characters, but that's fine. That is beyond fine. Just burst on through. Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, now we'll go this way. And then we'll swap to Edelgard to take out the throne room, because that's thematic. That's thematic right there. Oh, no prob, Shiro. Oh, it's Big Chungus. Run. Run, Big Chungus. Alright, we're doing it, guys. We're hunting Big Chungus.
The man is so desperate he doesn't realize he's already lost. So let us break through and prove it to him.
Oh, there's a weapon durability thing right there, so let's go ahead and let's acquire that. Yuritsa, don't you dare. That's the key, okay. Alright, we're gonna swap to Petra for a sec. See how she plays. Maybe attempt to level her up. Big Chungus uses an iron axe. Empire must be broke AF. I know, right? They didn't have the time to forge any silver axe pluses. And look, this armored knight's getting absolutely eviscerated by an iron sword. Get him, Petra. Yeah, buddy. Bonk.
No offense, but what's to stop him from running away?
Come on.
Oh, I already solved that particular problem.
Yeah, buddy. Alright, let's keep advancing. Another armored knight. Alright, now's the time to see what Monica can do. So I'm pretty sure these guys are hyper weak to magic attacks. Whoa, back, back, back. Fire. Get him. Dope. She's fun. Definitely a good addition.
The time has come, ministers. Show the Duke your true allegiance lies with the Empire.
Oh, she just straight up turned everyone against this man.
But if you want to leave, you'd
Holy crap.
And if you want back in, you must go through me. Although I must seem like nothing in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
Absolutely destroyed.
So those are the nobles you won over? Where did you find the time to orchestrate that?
Now that we have Duke Ire pinned down, let us clip his wings for good.
They just give Monica straight up angel magic. Straight up angel light magic. Okay, let's see this. Monica Dorothea combo. Double yellow orb. Double spirit bomb. Whoa, back. Fire. Yeah. Oh my god, adjutants are so good.
No, you're still outnumbered, and this isn't done until I say it is.
Okay, Big Chungus. Well, about that.
It's finished, Prime Minister. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully.
Use the fire orbs. I don't care if you bring the palace down around us.
Dude, I've dealt so much damage to you. Good job. You activated the fire orbs just as you exploded.
They're shooting at us? We should probably do something about that.
You done good.
How can this be? I have witch's power. I am as
I'll swap to Edelgard. Nice.
Well done, everyone.
Cool. All right, we gotta take a little detour.
Yes, but he is the one we need to worry about. Keep moving and remain alert.
Duke Ire's been captured already.
This detour needs taken. We need this key. I would like treasure. I don't care if it's just an extra iron sword. An extra iron sword is wonderful at this point in the game. The Wall of Darkness.
Dark magic. Find the casters and strike them down so we might dispel this sorcery.
Come, Voldemort. You and I can split up.
Okay, Hubert, I promise I will do that. I just need to see what's in the treasure chest.
Let us make clear to these fell warlocks that they are most unwelcome in this place.
Good shit, Shez. Holy crap.
Those two on our side.
All right, and the Imperial treasure is... an exam seal. Well, there could be worse things. Okay, Petra, this is actually not the place you want to be. You want to be over there. And Monica, you also want to be over there. I'll take this one.
Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
The Wall of Edge. There we go. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must gain experience points. Sorry, I've got invincibility frames. A little bit of super armor there. Give, thank you. And then, yeah, about this. Yeah, I'm gonna need that EXP, Risa. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, any sort of intermediate seal, master seal thing is going to be very, very important at this point of the game. Agreed. Okay, cool. So let's see here. We'll split up. Petra, take care of that. Monica, I'm going to send you down here to figure out this bad boy. And I will go to that south point. All right, break.
Is it my turn? I'll take over. Much appreciated.
No, I would like to use Shez. Thank you. I'll remember the controls eventually. Sword is better than Axis. Get out of here, my guy. A fighter, you say? Please do not steal my thunder count, Burglaze. Thank you. All right, Monica. I know I can't use Dorothea, so you're kinda all I got here. Please start doing damage.
You people are all magic and no muscle. I'll snap you like twigs.
You know, it may benefit us to learn more about this dark magic.
Okay, cool. Now we can swap to Petra. Yeah, all right. What are these controls you speak of? I just press A to win. I'm doing stuff.
That still didn't stop them. It seems they came prepared for any eventuality.
Quickly now. We need to reach Lord Arundel before he slips through our fingers.
He ain't slipping through my fingers.
Any who side with the Empire or Lord Arundel and oppress her highness will receive no quarter from us.
Like, let's be honest, we gotta wipe the rest of the units off the map.
Now let's go stamp them out.
Watch my back.
I will be joining you. Be praying now.
Petra, you are a delight. Side mission start, seize every stronghold. I like that. I like that side mission quite a bit, actually. I'm actually gonna tell Shez and company to go take care of that one. That way they'll at least be on the way while I'm mopping up over here. Get in there. Yeah! NPCs are notorious stream snipers. Oh my gosh.
I will gladly handle this.
And then, yeah, you go over here. Actually, I think I sent Monica the wrong one. I sure did. Monica, instead, I would like you to murder this man. Good man, Shez. Yes, please do that. Alright, side mission successful. So I guess we'll just murder this man immediately.
Very pleased with me indeed.
Whether or not she is pleased with you should be a secondary concern. The most important matter is what benefits Lady Edelgard.
Yeah, if it's other playable characters, like at least I know that EXP is funneling into me ultimately. If it's just an NPC I know I'm never going to have control with, it's like, oh god. Like, do I reset? Should I reset everything right now? I would very much like that EXP, please.
Wretched vermin.
If you say so, man. Give me just a sec. I'm busy murdering this soldier, and I will send Edelgard down there to take care of you momentarily because it is iconic to have her do that. It is lore. With only her iron axe. Bro, you can say this, but I just watched Yuritsa juggle you.
Lady Edelgard chooses to abide your existence no longer. Sorry, what?
Oh, he thinks you're like Byleth. Interesting. Maze, thank you so much for the sub. She did not have a silver axe. Go big mode.
We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
He escaped.
Where were these silver weapons when I was selecting my arsenal?
We can take comfort in our victory either way.
Yeah, I guess.
High five.
Now what?
Huh? Are you kidding me? When mercs celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together like that.
She doesn't know what a high five is. Scheme is spreading lies with those silver weapons, absolutely. Those aren't real.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats managed to keep skittering away.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kranya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all.
Yes. They're all part of a clandestine organization attempting to conquer Fodlan from the shadows.
Just like all these bots in my stream. You know, you would think they would take the hint, and yet somehow they never do. Again, bots. Tinder is free. Tinder is $0.
Those who slither in the dark.
It's trying real hard.
Never heard of him.
So, what is the plan now, Your Highness? We make ready for my coronation. Hubert, gather everyone in the throne room.
At once, Your Highness.
Oh, this is wonderful. Your Highness is going to become your Majesty.
Yes, but first I must speak with the Minister of Domestic Affairs, as well as the other counts. Also, I need you to go to the Knights of Saros. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon. What are you doing here?
We demand an explanation. You arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
I'm probably not getting the finer points here, but you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me in this kind of effort.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
What about my father? Did you arrest him? Unfortunately not. Aww. Okay. Oh, that was great.
But maybe you should sit down and talk us all through it.
And I intend to. We'll reconvene later and clear everything up then. Monica, join me. We'll talk as we go.
Aw, we didn't get S rank. By a minute? Dumb. We tried. My goal has already been shattered. I guess I have nothing else to fear.
Any experience is worth having.
Wow, Hubert's already above 10 in everything. It says the funny word.
The future is ours to make, no matter the sacrifice.
Dang, level 6 Edelgard already.
Get stronger. What a fascinating power.
One step at a time. I work to grow.
Iron Axe +1. Yeah, 2 intermediate seals. I'll take it.
And you say I have 2 years to complete these preparations.
In cooperation with Count Hevering, of course. You and Hubert can finalize the details later. As I won't be choosing a prime minister for some time, I realize this may result in extra work for you. However, that also means more latitude to do things as you see fit, so long as you ensure we're prepared for a 5-year war.
I will not rest until I discover a solution, Your Highness. So long as our military leaders don't tread on my toes, I shouldn't have too much difficulty.
For something this big, you better believe we'll have plenty of need for resources. Leave it to a narrow-minded quill carrier like you to call that treading on your toes.
In Her Majesty's name, I will decide what is and isn't appropriate regarding your needs. Also, anyone would seem narrow-minded when compared to a swollen-headed juggernaut such as yourself.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I see someone allowed his sarcasm lessons to lapse.
Moving on. Lord Arundel's followers will doubtless attempt to interfere, so we'll need to keep a close eye on them. Once Count Varley joins us, we can discuss the matter I mentioned further.
It seems he's just arrived, Your Majesty.
Apologies for my tardiness. Gregoire von Varley at the court service. My, but attendance seems light. Where is the Lord Regent and the rest of our noble six?
Duke Eyre stands accused of treason and has been dismissed as Prime Minister. Currently awaits judgment in one of our finer dungeons.
In one of our finer dungeons.
Lord Arundel is a fugitive from the same crime and will be taken in soon. Dead or alive, it makes no difference.
Well, this is a rather shocking turn of events. I had no idea Ludwig was capable of such things. Still, rest assured that I am nothing like him.
Indeed. And as for the others, Duke Gert was dispatched to Western Fodland to conduct negotiations. And my father, the late Marquis Vestra, perished in the struggle to capture Duke Eyre, which makes me the new Marquis Vestra, and Minister of the Imperial Household.
Hubert definitely murdered his father.
You've nothing to fear, Count Varley. Her Majesty intends to bestow
Hubert
a great honor.
definitely murdered his father.
Majesty? Wait, you mean...
The title hasn't been formalized just yet, but as it stands, you should view it as a foregone conclusion. More importantly, Count Varley, there is a very important position I wish for you to fill. I intend to rebuild the Southern Church, and who better to be the bishop than you, our Minister of Religious Affairs? I will make my case to the Archbishop personally.
Thankfully, Lord Arundel and his men are no longer around to obstruct such a move.
You would bestow such a position on me? Make no mistake, it is a great honor, but are you certain?
Make him bishop to keep him in line.
First duty in the role will be to oversee my coronation. Do not fail me, Bishop.
What do you mean? Hubert's a nice boy. He'd never do such a thing.
More than I expected, though I do feel a bit out of place here.
Understandable. Everyone here either is a noble themselves or serves one. However, that will change. As Emperor, I plan to end discrimination based on social status.
That's a good thing.
Everyone will have a chance to rise to the top, whether they are born into the aristocracy or not.
No more nobles or commoners, huh? That does sound pretty great. I'll be impressed if you can actually pull it off.
Oh, I will. But at the moment, I have a proposition for you.
Go on.
We've successfully expunged the Prime Minister and the rest of that puppet government, but a certain amount of unrest is unavoidable. Which means I must remain here in the capital. In other words, I can't go back to Garreg Mach and continue my studies.
What about the others?
Our noble families will be in disarray as we transition to my system and new heads of household take power.
So everyone will have to stay here.
Of course, some, like Dorothea, are not as affected as the other students. But all of them have offered to stay and help rather than return to the monastery without us. If you'd be willing to do the same, I'd like to offer you a top post in my new military.
Yeah!
Now there's a tantalizing offer. It's not like you have any real obligation to the church. Plus, it sounds like quite the thrill.
I'm more of a hired sword than an officer.
Which is why you're perfect. Hubert wants to recruit mercenaries such as yourself and form a new unit. I can't put some noble in command of them. That would be ill-advised.
That does make sense. Oh, I'm like a Spec Ops commander now.
I would listen to a capable fighter such as you. You're Hubert's first and only choice.
I don't know if I really have the experience for it, but if you have that much faith in me, I won't let you down.
Having deposed Lord Arundel and Duke Eyre, Edelgard quickly arranges for her coronation, her eyes now fixed firmly on the monumental task laid out before her. All the while, the kingdom of Fargus is thrown into unrest over the right of succession, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Almiran horde. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
Prologue. Finn. That's it for the prologue, my dudes. And that is actually probably the best place for us to stop the stream tonight. That was actually a super fun map. Just like fighting through the capital and all that stuff, and I'm excited for like the next stream we're having on Thursday. It's like more stuff gets opened up to us and we get to like change classes and forge new weapons and all of that stuff. I'm pretty jazzed and pretty glad that all of you picked Black Eagles for us to go through on this. This really seems like it's going to be a fantastic route. But anyways, gang, that is unfortunately it for me tonight. This is Kawaii50, hoping you all have a phenomenal evening, and I will see you again on Thursday at 7 p.m. EST. Yep, that's just the prologue. We've got so much more game to go. I'll see y'all then, Thursday, 7 p.m. EST.